Well, good evening, good afternoon, good morning to everyone. This is Joe Berardi. Hello. Happy Halloween. Thank you. So I think we're going to just jump right in here. Welcome, everybody. We want to kind of keep things moving along here. We've condensed some of all the questions from the survey form, the Skype rooms, the Facebook questions, etc., and kind of consolidated everything down into a few points. And then we want to spend a little time giving you guys some updates on what we've been up to here these past couple of weeks. So we've got some real exciting news and some real progress, and we're all very, very excited about it. So just to let everybody know, we are recording the call today, and that'll be for later posting on our new blog site, so people can replay it at any time. As far as quick notes, we're continuing with the on-time payments. We haven't missed a beat so far. Payments continue to be made on time. And I just want to point out that with regard to payments, the only issues that we have been aware of have been related to usernames with STP, limits, and some of the rule changes with regard to STP. And so please be sure to check the username is correct, check that your limits haven't been modified or changed, make sure you're aware of them before requesting payments to be made through, particularly with STP. I have a lot of questions, obviously, and last time we discussed the issue of the pack speed. We kind of predicted that it may go out as long as 90, 91 days or so, but we didn't expect it to go longer than that. In actual fact, over the last roughly 2, possibly 3 weeks now, it has been hovering in that general neighborhood. It's gone down to 84, 85 days. It went up as high as 91, 92 days and then back down. So it's really been vacillating back over the span of about a week worth of time. The important thing to keep in mind here is that unquestionably this is a sales-driven business, and the one single most important factor that improves pack completion speed is sales volume. So this is all about sales, and the more sales, the faster the packs, and that's the overriding factor. There are a couple of improvements with regard to the campaign changes to existing campaigns. We are in the process of coding an additional feature that will allow it'll appear on your campaign list. There will be a button right alongside the Add Traffic button. This button will be for modifying the campaign, and when you click on that button, a little form will pop up where you will be able to put in the changes that you are requesting for your campaign and submit that. It'll be more of an automated process now, so we expect that campaign changes will be processed and completed in somewhere between 1 and 3 business days. And that also applies to new campaigns. We've made some improvements internally in the processes of approving campaigns, and we've added a few more resources there. So we're running about 48 hours now as of the last check, and we can expect that trend will continue, and that new campaigns approval process will take somewhere between 1 to 3 business days. Moving on, we've got I've had several questions actually about adding additional payment processors. This is a project that I am working on very aggressively. We are most certainly going to add payment process. More specifically, we're starting out by adding additional e-wallet providers. We are talking with three rather large organizations at this point, and we expect to add 1 to 2 of them probably inside of the next 2 to 3 weeks. It's really about negotiating the initial limits so that it does become viable for us to do business with these companies. And things are going well, and we hope to have that expanded capability online and available to you before the end of November, conservatively speaking. The big news that we have today is we have formed and launched a new communications department for Bank on Traffic. And the communications department has and manages a web development team that has built a new blog. They will manage all of the social media pages. You will also see company emails and newsletters coming very, very soon, within a matter of days, actually. The new blog site can be seen at btofficialblog.com. That's btofficialblog.com. You can see our blog there, and you can link to all of the social media from there. Our team has done an absolutely outstanding job. We're very, very pleased and excited. The blog is designed as a resource tool for training, education, promotion, networking. It also serves as a hub for all of the social media links. And we have a share feature that works with almost every social media outlet you can imagine. The blog will host Bank on Traffic news, the Bank on Traffic calls, webinars. It has an events calendar. All the call numbers and instructions, everything is all in one place. Pre-recorded calls, you'll find those there, as well as consolidated common support questions and answers, educational information such as what is a pop-under. I think they've actually got a sample pop-under that people can look at there, or at least they're working on it. Of course, the social media hub is designed primarily to be very interactive with the public as well as BT members. You can see payment status, site status. There you'll see any kind of messages for any kind of scheduled maintenance on the site, or if there's going to be any scheduled downtime. We have member discussion forums. We have a staff that is dedicated to keeping the content fresh and upgrading and updating the blog. So it's designed to be fun and upbeat, and we really want to see everyone participating there. And so please do go to btofficialblog.com and jump in there. So the other thing is, good news, we have our first BT social media contest. And the contest is also designed to be interactive and promote Bank on Traffic with you and the social media sites. So you can access the contest and all of the information and the different variants by going to the blog site. But I'm going to toss it over to Heidi, who's with us from the support department, who is going to jump in here and give a little more detail on the contest and the various iterations. Go ahead, Heidi.
Thanks, Joe. Just want to say hi. get on the best part of the call, in my opinion, is the contest. The contest has a lot of different things going on with it. There are two types of entry forms. I want you guys to remember. There's one for all of our members that are upgraded and working their business, building their business. And then there's also one for free members and visitors. That's right. Even if you're not, this is a great way for all of you team builders out there and have people that are sitting on the fence and not sure if they want to upgrade. Here's the chance for them to participate and build their business, in turn helping you build your business. All of the contest rules and terms and conditions are there. You can ask questions on the blog. I have officially have my own page that you'll get just my answers on there. Nobody else has access to do that, and I'll answer every question that you have. So we'll have random drawings for different types of things. We have a big contest for once a month for everyone, and random drawings for the qualified participants. You have to follow the rules. You know, do your best to like us, to tweet us, to tell everybody about us. But check it out on the blog, on the contest page we have set up, and I look forward to seeing everybody's questions and your comments there. And now I guess I'll just turn it over back to Joe. He has some other information he'd like to tell you guys about. Joe?
Hey, thanks, Heidi. Okay. So I wanted to just give a few hints, some of the new products and marketing tools that are coming very, very soon. We're working on integrating some new traffic-related products that will be available to buy and sell on the website. And the interesting thing is you will be able to exchange one product type for another. So we're working on some very exciting things that will make Bank on Traffic really stand out as a marketing system, and I think it'll be very, very exciting. So keep an eye out for that coming soon. Again, you will be getting a newsletter, and the newsletter will have some of the latest statistics with regard to milestones and statistics with regard to traffic and sales and so forth, and some of the new things to watch for in terms of features and additional products that are up and coming. So I want to point out that with regard to the email communications, it is very much like the support system in that you must verify the Bank on Traffic communications emails that you receive. There's a link in order to verify it so that you continue to receive the email. If you don't verify your email, then you won't get the email. So it's very important. Just as you do with support, you definitely need to go ahead and verify that email when you get it, and you will be seeing that within the next day or two. So btofficialblog.com, go there. Make sure to like us on Facebook, and jump in and participate on in the contests. These are some great team building tools. There'll be a new contest each month, random drawings. It's going to be real exciting stuff. So that pretty much wraps up my little speech here this afternoon. We did get a couple of questions here from Bodo, and we had Andy Cummings. I've tried to cover most of those things, although if anybody has any specific questions, I know we have our development folks back in the control room there. I think we do have a little time here to perhaps take some individual questions.
This is Heidi, so I am going to just jump in here.
Whether you can hear me?
Now we can.
Okay. Heidi, hello there. Phil Christie here.
Well, good afternoon, Phil.
How are you? A very quick question. I'm just wondering how many paid members we have at the moment. I know on the last webinar we had, there was 6,300 or something like that. I'm just wondering how that's increasing.
It has been increasing, and it's probably, I don't have the exact number here, but I think we're getting fairly close to 7,500.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Phil.
Anybody
I'm going to ask.
Yeah.
Oh, Heidi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Hello there, it's Andy Cummings here in the UK. Nice to be here today.
Hi, Andy. How are you doing today?
Just very well, thank you very much, my friend. I'm really, really happy to be here today, and this is something that will take Bank on Traffic forward. People like conference calls. They like to know what's going on from the management of any company. And with the questions that people are asking and the answers that are coming forward, I'm sure over the next few months, Bank on Traffic will actually put themselves on the map. It's something that people need to recognise, that Bank on Traffic do exist, and that they are a company that is a formidable entrance into the marketplace for advertising. I know it works. A lot of people on the call know that Bank on Traffic works, and this is an absolutely amazing platform that's been created by the management team. I do have a question. It's just mislaid me for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
What was it now?
Well done, Andy.
I'll come back to you in a minute.
Okay, well that's good. I'm glad. I think you're absolutely right, and that's certainly the intention here is, and that's why we formed a communication department, right? And that's what they do. They're all about communications, and we will be having these calls on a regular basis. And everyone can find out the information at the btofficialblog.com. There's an events calendar there. Take your time, go through the menu, and find out, how we're organizing all of the information and the various, events and things that we will have scheduled in advance. So, I think we do have a big expectation.
If I can interject, there's a team training tomorrow, so be sure to look on there for anyone that wants to learn about campaigns. You can send your teams there, and there's going to be a lot of one-on-one time spent.
Great one, Lorenzo.
Yeah. I have Ronnie Sen is asking a question, and Ronnie, if you can hear me, you can just speak, and Joe would be able to address it.
Hello,
I
can
can.
you guys hear me? Okay,
we
that's
sure
great.
can.
Okay, this is greetings to everyone. This is Ronnie from India.
Hi, Ronnie.
I've been with BOT since March, and it's been a great growth out here. We are sitting here from Kolkata, and the main question which we have from our team is that we see that it's also mentioned in the website that new purchase channels cannot be rolled up.
What Ronnie has asked is.
Like that?
I can't.
Okay. What Ronnie is asking, Ronnie, there's a bunch of static going on right at the moment. His team is wanting to know about new purchase panels. Why are they not permitted to be rolled up? Is a question that's coming from his team.
New purchase panels.
Well, he's talking about packs, but he wrote panels, so I read it.
Yeah, business packs. Sorry for that.
New pack.
New business packs.
Right.
Is this on a new account, a new business pack?
A brand new purchase.
It could be a brand new. It's not. I'm talking about a brand new purchase. Say for example, I have my complimentaries are over, and now say for example, I do not have enough allowance to qualify any more starters.
Right.
So if I can purchase, or say for example, someone wants to know that if they purchase new starters if they can roll up to basic, but the system does not allow it because it's mentioned on the website that only repurchase and roll up packs only can be rolled up.
Yes, because you can only roll up repurchase.
Yeah, the repurchase and roll-ups are only allowed. My question is why purchase packs are not allowed to be rolled up?
You mean first purchase, not repurchase?
No, I mean, say for example, I have my business pack set at 50%, and when they complete, say for example, with a starter, I get $50. So if I buy if I buy with the $50 which I have in my e-wallet, I can buy another starter.
Yes.
And say, for example, I have got 2 repurchase packs with me, starter. Okay? So in a total, I have 1 new purchase starter pack, and I have got 2 repurchase starter packs. Now the system doesn't allow me to roll up the 3 starters to a basic because one of them is a new purchase panel, a business pack.
Yeah, that's the reason why, is because it won't let you do it because one of them is a new purchase while the other 2 are repurchases.
Yeah. So is it going to be like that, or will it change in the future?
Well, that's an interesting question. We can certainly discuss it internally and and kind of analyze the pros and cons of that. I'm making a note here to do that, and then we can get back to you on that. I don't want to say definitively that that's the way it's going to stay. And I think I can probably imagine what the what the motivation would be to want that. So let me think about that and talk it over with Harry, who unfortunately had a prior engagement today and wasn't able to be with us. But I certainly will, and we certainly will get back to you on that.
Okay, thanks a lot. Thank you, and it's a wonderful thing going on. So thank you so much.
Well, thanks you.
Ronnie.
Glad that you could be here today.
Okay. If I'd like to introduce Andre, another one of our members. He'd like to ask a question. Anybody that is not speaking, if you can put *6 on your phone to mute it, that way we don't get a lot of the background noise that comes about whenever phones are open. Andre, he's from Portugal. Andre, if you'd like to ask Joe your question, please.
Hi, Andre.
Yes, hello, Heidi. Well, I would just like to make a point here because, I like all the things in this company, and one of the things that I didn't know about, I decided to track down for myself where the campaigns that I was creating, where my links ending up. I didn't know the place. So I decided with a friend of mine to create a tracking link. And for my own surprise, I was amazed with the websites where I was ending up on. So I want to congratulate the company for such a nice network of websites that we are able to run our ads on.
Well, thank you. And that was actually an interesting experiment. I'm glad that you were able to do that, and that you can share that information not only with us but with others.
No, I'm saying this because I have tested many types of traffic methods, and I could see on the back office that I could target these different types of niches and all these different countries and stuff like that. And I was wondering, if these are pop funders, I would like to know where, if I choose, for example, advertising media, where am I going to with my campaign? So with this strategy and with a friend and by creating a tracking link, I was very satisfied with the result. I ended up on websites, very, very good rankings in terms of Alexa rankings. And not only just that, the website itself with good content and interesting websites, news websites.
Yeah, well, that's good. And we do strive to provide, traffic from quality networks. And I think that that this is very good that you were able to sort of prove this on a third-party basis. And this also bodes well for our partners in where we acquire traffic and different types of traffic for some of the new products that we'll be introducing soon. So this is all good news. Thank you for sharing that with us today.
Well, thank you.
Thank you very much.
I have a gentleman, Bruno Lopez, who's also in Portugal, who was looking to ask a question as well. I'm not sure if he's able to speak through the computer. Bruno, if you can hear me, you want to give a go? And if not, I'll read your question for you.
Yes, can you hear me, Eddie?
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear.
Oh, okay, great. Hello, everyone. I have a question. It's about my English is not so good, but I try to make me understand.
Yeah, I think we can understand you just fine. Go ahead.
The language of the site is in English. And one of my difficulties to transmit my affiliates and the members I talk when they have a research look information about bank on traffic, all information in English. For me, is not an obstacle, but for some people, the language is to say, no, I'm not coming in this company because I don't understand. And
right.
Have a plan to sport in Portuguese, in Italian, in Brazilian. Brazilian is Portuguese, okay. But the language, I think, you understand when I talk?
Yes, I understand your point and your question, and it's a good one. Yes, we have been talking about expanding the language of the front end, and I think we all internally we definitely want to pursue it. It's really a matter of being able to dedicate the resources to it and organize it in such a manner that it would be efficient. We've actually had offers from a number of different members throughout the world to help us with translation and so forth in order to produce the site in different languages. Another consideration that is part of this whole thing is the underlying infrastructure, right? And so once we have have rolled out the front end or the marketing end of the website, and it's fully online, fully up, that will give us the underlying infrastructure to experiment with building front ends in different languages. And I think once we do one or two of them and we get experienced at working with translation teams and so forth, I think that it can happen, and it can happen in an efficient way. The short answer to your question, though, is yes, we have considered it. We are considering it. We do want it to. We do want to pursue that.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Bruno.
All right, guys. Look, I think we're going to wrap it up. We will keep in touch on the BT blog, btofficialblog.com. Go there. That's where the action is. And that's where all the social media is. Like us on Facebook. Get in on the contests. Watch the schedule. And be on the lookout for company emails coming. Make sure you verify those emails and so that you can be informed. So I thank you all for being on the call this afternoon. I look forward to talking to you again next time very soon. Remember, for those interested, there is a training call scheduled for tomorrow. Go to the blog site, btofficialblog.com, to get the calendar and all of the information. Okay, so thank you again for being here. It's been a real pleasure, and thank you all for your membership. Your success means our success. So let's go make it happen. Thank you much. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Heidi.